Welcome to Call to Be a Voice. My name is Carolyn Cofield. It's been said you can take away a man's money, he'll do what he can do, legal or illegal, to get some more. He can lose his health, but he'll take medicine, go to the doctor in a quest to get better. You can take away material things, but he'll beg, borrow, and even steal to get what he needs. But if you take a man's hope, it will stop him dead in his tracks. So many people are experiencing depression and loneliness and emptiness, seasons of spiritual barrenness and dryness. Our public enemy, number one, the devil himself, is out to oppress God's children. To oppress means to impose burden upon, to harass, to make war with, to inflict. Another major source of hopelessness comes from trusting in this world system, in man, and in the arm of the flesh, looking to people to make us happy, having more faith in our failing finances and a world full of fake wizards than having faith in God. 2 Corinthians 4:18 warns us against putting our trust in things that are temporary. If you can see it, it's subject to change. We are to put our trust and faith in eternal, not earthly things. So don't bother trusting in stuff that will fade or age or decay, things that will break or disintegrate. Although we are instructed to pray for our leaders and those who are in authority, our trust is not in the Pope or the President. It's not in the preacher or the priest or the prime minister, but in the King of Kings and in the Lord of Lords. Jeremiah 17:7 reminds us, "Blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord, whose hope is in the Lord. For he shall be like a tree planted by the waters, which spread out its roots by the river, and will not fear when heat comes. But its leaf will be green, and will not be anxious in the year of drought, nor will cease from yielding fruit." One expression of hope is to look forward to something with pleasurable confidence and expectation. I found two more acronyms that describe hope, HOPE, hoping and holding on to positive expectation, and another one is holding on to promises expectantly. When it comes to life circumstances, we are to be prisoners of hope, not prisoners of war. There are times when we have to hope against hope, when we have to believe beyond what we can hear and see. We just have to believe God. We walk by faith and not by sight, knowing for sure that everything is going to be all right. We can't be hooked on feelings, on moods and emotions because they change. But we need to be focused on Jesus, who is the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. A God kind of hope is excessive, a supply that is overflowing beyond measure, enough to spare, an abundance enough to share, more than enough. When you're living in a hopeful expectation, then you're able to throw a rope of hope to help someone else. The light at the end of the tunnel for believers should be a ray of hope, a ray of sunshine, a glimpse of the glory of God, not the headlights of an oncoming train. I am so encouraged by the words tucked in the verse of one of my favorite hymns, which simply says, "God is strength for today and bright hope for tomorrow. Great is thy faithfulness." This is Sister C. May God grant you life and that more abundantly. Have a blessed day.